Jason Duggar celebrates wife Maddie Grace's birthday 1 week after wedding. Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. God bless you. For the news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Jason Duggar and Maddie Grace have simply tied the knot. However, the festivities are persevering with one other milestone occasion. Lower than every week after the couple's marriage ceremony, Maddie celebrated her 21st birthday, and Jason took to social media to share nicely needs for his new spouse. Jason, 24, posted a sequence of photographs through his Instagram on Wednesday, October 9, to commemorate Maddie's milestone birthday. A number of photos confirmed Maddie posing solo as she celebrated with a particular dessert at a restaurant, whereas the remaining photographs have been pleased couple snaps of the pair collectively. Joyful birthday to my beautiful spouse. I like you all the time and ceaselessly, Jason wrote within the caption. With regards to the Duggars, the extra members, the merrier. Which is why some followers have a tough time retaining observe of the well-known household. After tying the knot in July 1984, Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar, née Rourke, welcomed a complete of 19 youngsters, together with 2 units of twins, and the Counting on Alum and Maddie tied the knot on Thursday, October 3, in entrance of 300 members of the family and mates at the property at Sweetwater Creek in Tennessee, in accordance with folks. I'm excited to have everyone collectively simply to have a good time us. Since you by no means get one other day in your life the place all your family members are collectively, Maddie instructed the outlet previous to her marriage ceremony. Particularly for us, as a result of I'm from Tennessee, and so half my household lives in Tennessee and Kentucky. After which we're shifting to Arkansas. It's only a massive occasion the place everyone will get collectively. Jason is without doubt one of the sons of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, or mother and father of 19 youngsters general. Many Duggar siblings have been featured in Jason and Maddie's bridal occasion. In accordance with folks, brothers Jedediah, James, Justin and Jackson all have been groomsmen, whereas Maddie enlisted Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan, and Josie as bridesmaids. The couple obtained engaged 2 months earlier when Jason proposed to Maddie on a seaside in August. On 8/24, Jace requested me to marry him, and I couldn't be extra excited. Maddie introduced through Instagram a number of days after the proposal. Within the publish, she shared photographs of Jason's romantic beachside proposal. The Duggar household has been charming viewers with their distinctive courtship course of since 2008 and have stored the custom going sturdy ever since. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar share 19 youngsters, sons Joshua, John David, Joseph, Josiah, Jedediah, Jeremiah, Jason, Justin, and Jackson, and daughters Jana, Jill, Jessa, Jinger, Pleasure Anna, Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan Grace, and Josie. The couple first confirmed they have been romantically linked in might as they shared photographs of themselves holding fingers through Instagram. You could have efficiently subscribed. Jason isn't the one Duggar to get married in current months. His sister, Jana, 34, exchanged vows with Stephen Wisman this year as nicely. The pair tied the knot in a traditional and elegant marriage ceremony in Prairie Grove, Arkansas, in entrance of 500 friends on Thursday, August 15. Jana and Wisman, 31, have been first noticed collectively in 2020. In July 2024, the Fact TV star fueled engagement rumors through Instagram when she shared photographs of herself sporting a hoop on her. Jason Duggar celebrates gorgeous wife Maddie Grace 1 week after wedding. Jason Duggar is celebrating a milestone birthday for his new wife. The 24-year-old rang in Maddie Grace's 21st birthday with a sweet note that subtly referenced their recent nuptials. Happy birthday to my gorgeous wife, Jason captioned the photo slideshow on October 9. I love you always and forever. As seen in the photos, Jason and Maddie celebrated her birthday with a romantic dinner date, complete with a tasty dessert and a sparkler to boot. The newly bride flashed her wedding band alongside her engagement ring that Jason first gave to her in August. Maddie's new sisters-in-law were happy to join in on the celebrations, as Jessa Duggar Seawald commented on the post, "Happiest of birthdays to you, sis. Love you so much." Jill Duggar Dillard added, "Yay! Happy bidet, Maddie." The birthday festivities came less than a week after the couple tied the knot. The 12th of Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar's 19 kids married Maddie on October 3 in her home state of Tennessee. The couple exchanged vows in front of around 300 guests, and it meant a lot to have so many of their loved ones by their side. Especially for us, because I'm from Tennessee, and so half my family lives in Tennessee and Kentucky, and then we're moving to Arkansas. Maddie explained to People in an interview published October 4. "Just being able to see everybody in one place. It's just a big party where everybody gets together." The duo, who first met on Instagram in 2023 after Jason stumbled upon his now-wife's profile, got engaged in August. Now, just a few months later, they're looking forward to their next chapter. But when it comes to what exactly that entails, they're happy to be moving at their own pace. "I think for both of us, we're pretty simple people really," Jason explained. "It's like just doing life together. Just being able to enjoy the next seasons of life and just be able to take those next steps." For more of the Duggars' large family tree, read on. The parents of 19 and grandparents of over 3 dozen little ones started out as high school sweethearts. Michelle has recalled being saved at 15. Then one night, Jim Bob was making home outreach visits on behalf of his Baptist church, and he ended up knocking on the work family's door after his friend told him that this girl from school that just got saved and is a cheerleader lived there. They invited Michelle to Sunday school at their church, and Jim Bob said he prayed to God that they could be each other's spiritual leaders, though apparently their first meeting wasn't as memorable for Michelle. A year later, she applied for a job at the frozen yogurt shop owned by Jim Bob's parents. "You came to the counter where I was standing by the cash register and introduced yourself," Michelle remembered in a letter posted on the family blog in 2017 for Jim Bob's birthday and their 33rd wedding anniversary. "You were shy but very sweet. I really don't remember much about that conversation, except that you finally mustered up the courage to ask me if I would go to your junior-senior banquet with you." She attended the dinner with him at Shiloh Christian. But it was when they hung out afterward, discussing the Bible for hours at her parents' house, that she knew. "From there, we believe our hearts were knit together," Michelle has said. "We graduated high school in May of 1984 and were married in July. I was 17 and Jim Bob was 19. The couple dedicated themselves to God and each other for the long run." Jim Bob is a former state legislator, having served in the Arkansas House of Representatives for the 6th District from 1999 until 2002, during which he was vice chair of the House of Corrections and Criminal Law Subcommittee. A run for U.S. Senate in 2002 ended in the primary, as did a bid in 2006 to become the Republican nominee for Arkansas State Senate District 35. He and Michelle, who are both licensed realtors, have been active in conservative causes, an aspect of their lifestyle that won them and 19 Kids and Counting, which premiered in 2008 as 17 Kids and Counting, both fierce supporters and fierce critics. A robocall Michelle recorded in 2014 encouraging people to vote against a proposed anti-discrimination ordinance in Fayetteville, in which she said she was calling to inform them of the so-called dangers of making it legal for transgender men and women to use the facilities they feel safest and most comfortable in, inspired a Change.org petition demanding TLC cancel their show. The City Council approved the ordinance. Eldest Duggar child Josh was born March 3, 1988. He too became a conservative activist, campaigning for the Family Research Council. He stepped down after old police records surfaced in 2015, revealing that he had been accused of molesting several girls, including his sisters Jessa and Jill, when he was a teenager. Jessa defended her brother in a sit-down with Fox News that June, insisting that the worst names people were calling Josh were so overboard and a lie, really. I mean, people get mad at me for saying that, but I can say this because I was was one of the victims. His wife also stuck by him, including after he admitted to being unfaithful. When he checked into a treatment center in 2016, his parents called it a crucial first step in recovering and healing. Parents of three, daughter Mackenzie, October 8, 2009, and sons Michael, June 15, 2011, and Marcus, June 2, 2013. When the scandal broke, Anna gave birth to their fourth child, Meredith, on July 16, 2015, the same day TLC canceled 19 kids. Their fifth child, son Mason Garrett, was born September 12, 2017. Daughter Mariella Hope arrived November 27, 2019, and baby Noah. 7. Madison Lily was born October 23, 2021. In a federal indictment filed in April 2021, Josh was charged with a count apiece of receipt and possession of child pornography. He pleaded not guilty on both counts. In 2022, Josh was found guilty on both counts and sentenced to 12.5 years in prison. Shortly after Josh was born, Michelle got pregnant again, but suffered a miscarriage. While she and Jim Bob were still grieving that loss and praying for guidance, they found out that twins were on the way. We felt it was a double blessing, she told Love to Know. God was encouraging our hearts. We're still learning. It's really so unusual because I breastfeed my babies, but my children are so close together. I have a baby and then 8 months later I'm expecting. Just another unusual thing the Lord has seen fit to do with our situation. John David and his sister Jana were born on January 12, 1990. After a whirlwind courtship, they didn't know of each other for several years though, before meeting at a church event in Abby's home state of Oklahoma, and a short engagement. John David and Abby got married on November 3, 2018. They welcomed daughter Grace Annette Duggar on January 7, 2020, and son Charlie Duggar in September 2022. On their 30th birthday in January 2020, John David's twin confessed in a sweet message to him. Ever since John and I were little, we've been asked if we have that twin thing. You know, the thing where you feel what the other one is feeling or know what the other one is thinking. Well, John, I've always answered that with a no, but now I can honestly say that the day little Gracie was born, I felt every bit of happiness that you did, so I guess it must be real. Jana continued, it's so sweet watching you and Abby as parents. You're naturals. And the same qualities that have made you a wonderful brother will also make you an amazing dad. And while Jana watched 11 of her 18 brothers and sisters get married before she found love with Stephen Wisman, whose sister Hannah Wisman is married to the former TLC star's brother Jeremiah, she believes it's all part of God's plan. I haven't always understood what the bigger picture is, but I know that God knows what is best for all of us. And so for me, it's getting married later, Jana told People in August 2024, shortly before her wedding. Each of our stories will be written differently. If we were all the exact same, it would be a boring life. Jill was born on May 17, 1991. In a love story reminiscent of her parents, Jill first met Derek, who grew up about 45 minutes away. On Christmas 2011, when he stopped by the Duggar family abode, while out caroling with his church group. Jim Bob played matchmaker, and Jill and Derek hit it off, growing closer over email and Skype. Father and daughter went to visit Derek in Nepal that November, and Jill and Derek continued to fall for each other. In February 2014, Derek asked Jim Bob for his daughter's hand in marriage, and they tied the knot on June 21, 2014. They are parents to 3 sons: Israel, born on April 6, 2015, Samuel, born July 8, 2017, and Frederick, born July 7, 2022. In April 2024, Jill shared that she had suffered a pregnancy loss while expecting her and Derek's first baby girl. The couple starred on 19 kids and counting, and later, Counting On. Derek was fired from the show in 2017 after making homophobic remarks about fellow TLC reality star, Jazzy Jennings. Jill and Derek reflected on the controversies and religious beliefs surrounding her at church and he began courting her in 2013. The old-fashioned approach to romance coming as a brand new notion to a lot of viewers. The kids never talked about their romances pre-engagement, so Jim Bob explained to people. Courting is getting to know each other in a group setting, both families spending time together, and the couple setting goals together to determine if they are meant to marry. With dating, a couple will often pair off alone, and that sometimes leads to a more physical relationship. Meanwhile, Jessa and Ben welcomed son Spurgeon on November 5, 2015, son Henry on February 6, 2017, daughter Ivy Jane on May 28, 2019, and daughter Fern in July 2021. In February 2023, Jessa shared that she suffered a miscarriage over the 2022 holiday season. She gave birth to her fifth child, George, in December 2023. The sixth Duggar child was born December 21, 1993. Duggar and Jeremy met doing ministry work in Laredo, Texas, and started courting in 2016. They married on November 5, 2016. The bride's nephew Spurgeon's birthday. But you just try not overlapping milestones when you're one of 19, and we're promptly the subject of pregnancy rumors. Where we see ourselves in a year is probably just settled down, still doing ministry here in Laredo, and just seeking to serve the Lord, however we can, Duggar said on a June 2017 episode of Counting On. Their daughter Felicity was born July 19, 2018. In May of that year, they revealed that Duggar was pregnant again, and that she had suffered a miscarriage the previous fall. In November 2020, they welcomed daughter Evangeline Jo. No, Zevin was born on January 20, 1995. Taking advantage of the romantic setting, Joseph proposed to Kendra, whom he met through church, at his sister Joy Anna's wedding in May 2017, after just a few months of courting. I was definitely nervous going into it, but I wasn't afraid that she was going to say no, because she has said, "I'm just waiting on you." Joseph told people after popping the question. Added Kendra, "I'm so happy and so shocked. There's so many words I want to say, but just shocked." They've since welcomed 3 kids, son Garrett, born June 2018, daughter Addison, born November 2019, daughter Brooklyn, born February 2019, and son Justice, born May 2023. Eighth in line, Joshua was born on August 28, 1996. Just a few months after his courtship with Lauren went public, the couple announced their engagement in March 2018. "The place where I proposed to Lauren is the exact spot where her parents were engaged," he said in a statement. "There's a lot of family history on this property, making it a special place for Lauren."